On this episode of Change Your Heart, the couple's name is Stacia and Michael. And the host starts off by asking Michael what was his first impressions when he met Stacia.
Well, actually, we had an English class together, and she was having a little trouble with her Shakespeare, which I'm
He sound like he listened to Shakespeare. He is very soft-spoken off jump.
fluent in, and so I offered her a hand.
The host asked Stacia what drew her to Michael.
What drew you to Michael?
Well, he's really intelligent. He's obviously very good with English and poetry and all that kind of stuff. And I was going through a problem with my boyfriend at the time.
A shoulder to cry on is something to ride on. You know the old story. I was going through something with my boyfriend and he knows how to talk and good with words. Come on, man. She fell for the old Shakespeare okie doke.
Listen to my problems and with ulterior motives.
The host asks, how does Stacia be treating Michael?
She treats me relatively well, but at times it's like I'm invisible. I kind of feel like a ghost when I'm with her. Sometimes when we go places, you kind of play more to the crowd than you do to me.
Oh, please! What
You guys are out together, you just blow them off? Like,
Why she talk like that? Please. Now we want to know, is there something that Michael does that drives Stacia crazy?
Yeah, he has like this Napoleon-like thing about him. I get, because, you know, he's like 5'6". I love your height.
I swear to goodness, 5'6" is a good height in America. And this society keep trying to paint it like it's a problem. There's nothing wrong with being 5.6. What are you talking about? That's fantastic.
Napoleon complex. I mean, he walks around, he calls himself the Big Willie.
Chris,
He feel like he Big Willie. Why can't he be Big Willie? If some nigga was 6'6" calling himself Big Willie, nobody would be questioning it. But since he 5'6", he can't be Big Willie. That don't make sense to me. Let his big forehead ass be Big Willie. If that's who he wanna be, let him be it.
please explain Big Willie.
it's not the height of the...
Hey, yo, don't explain it like that. I don't like the way he worked. Please explain to us Big Willie. We don't want to hear about Big Willie.
Man, it's the stature. You understand what I'm saying?
I know, but still.
And I am indeed the Big Willie.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Now he getting a little too confident. He need to calm his freaky ass down. The host then asks Michael, what does he think of Stacia's outfit?
I feel a little disrespected at times. You know, she dresses pretty provocatively. Short skirt. In fact, she has this little mini skirt. And
What are you talking about?
mini skirt.
I don't wear mini skirts.
That's debatable. But it's a mini skirt and it's pretty low cut around the chest. Before we started talking, you could put your goods in the window. But after
What?
The,
I don't like that. Wait, goods in the window. What is this? I
he wants it straight
in the
off.
window.
Stacia brings up Michael's temper and says something extremely disrespectful.
Is he sort of even-tempered or does he get a little nuts on you?
No, he has PMS. Okay, he's the only guy.
She just called him a hoe.
No, he's worse than any female I've ever met.
Oh, shit.
He'll be on top of the world, and then the next minute he'll be like, "The world is upon my shoulders. I hate everyone. Get away from me."
Well, you know, I have a pretty heavy load to carry.
Okay, what
you know?
about-
And so sometimes I look at my load and it's a little
And you
rough.
get a little crazy.
No.
I got a heavy load to carry, and when I look at my load, what are you talking about? The host asks, why did they decide to go on this show to even date other people?
Well, actually, our relationship was kind of stuck on a 7 scale of 1 to 10. And I just want to know if thrown into a situation, will it jump to a 10 or will it fall to a 4?
It's time to introduce Stacia's date. She wants a man with a better temper that isn't as short and someone that has a better sense of style because she don't like the way that Michael dresses.
Please welcome Peace Lucas.
Ew. Lame ass boy. What the hell is this outfit? Stacia tells us about her date and if he picked her up in a car.
Actually, I came and picked him up, and
Your car died. Sorry to hear that.
it was okay.
It's not looking good for Buddy. His car breaking down.
It was okay. I went and picked him up. I met his family. And
Peace. Did you say that your car died?
Yes, sir.
I picked up baby girl in the black 300.
Did you?
Listen, so far the guy Peace is sounding like a piece of his car broke down. She had to pick him up from his family house. It's back in the 90s. The damn houses was not that expensive. The housing market back in the 90s was not what it is now. I don't know what the hell going on with his ass, but he ain't got it figured out.
he doesn't have a car either.
How many
so
rentals?
anyway,
Wait.
He ain't ain't have a car, then why was he just talking that?
There wasn't really a plan. He was just like, I got in the car, and then he was like, let's just go.
Because I like to whim things. You know, I was like, you know, we could take pictures because I'm a photographer. So I'm thinking, boom, we'll take some pictures, you know.
Yeah, it was cool.
Everything
we went
will
to
be
like
great.
this like old train track thing.
Yeah.
I'm working on this coffee table book right now with like nudes and...
What? A coffee table book of nudity? Who would sit that on their coffee table? Your coffee table is where your family comes to sit down and watch the TV. It's in the living room. Everybody sits at the coffee table. Why would they want to see a book of nudity? This man is psychotic. He said he making a coffee table book. Nobody gonna put that on their coffee table.
He's that kind of photographer and wanted to take some
no,
pictures.
not really. You know, me and Stacey have taken some pictures of our own from time to time.
Oh, wow. This is before social media. They were getting freaky with a digital camera. They ain't even got a cell phone in their pocket that takes pictures. They had to go and get a camera. I ain't think they were this wild.
He made me feel real
At
special.
first, she was kind of nervous, but you could see the wild side was there. You know?
Did she take nude photos on this first date at a random train station? No way his freaky ass got her to take nude photos.
But he's really professional. He was good.
Apparently, Peace brought some of the photos that he had taken on the date here onto the show for all of us to see. That photo is terrible. That is a terrible looking photo. She looks evil.
Now here, she was showing...
She taking off her shirt. You break up with her right now, you Napoleon freak. You break up with her right now. I don't care if you got Napoleon complex, you got PMS. I don't care about none of that. This is where you draw the line. Out in public, now she taking her clothes off for this random man with a camera. What are you talking about? He took you to a random train station stop and you started undressing. That don't even make sense to me.
Hold on a minute.
Whoa!
Hold on a minute.
Freaky ass girl. I don't need to see no more. I don't know what ruling this guy gonna choose, but I know me personally.
Hold on a minute.
This is my significant other. We're going our separate ways. I seen everything I needed to see. You just met this man. He had no plan of a date. He just take you to a random empty train station and you start undressing. Wow.
You know, it's like, she's a wild girl.
Yeah. She's a wild. If you hear another man say your girl is a wild girl, you gotta go. This man gonna sit up here and say she's a wild girl.
Hold on a minute.
You just met her. How you know?
No, I was just shocked, you know, that she got so near naked on the first day.
No,
wasn't
it's
even-
called professional.
Professional.
That's your freaky way of being freaky professional. That doesn't make it disgusting. What the hell he talking about? He gonna whisper professional. Like that cleans up the act. You just met the girl. She out here talking about, okay, she ain't paid for your photo services. You ain't employee of the month with the photography. You talking about it's professional. You just some bald-headed nigga that live with your family. Talking about professional.
Okay, tell me how the date ended, Peace.
Well, it was real cool, you know what I'm saying? She drove me to the house, I'm looking at her, and I'm like, oh man, I've been here for 12 hours. It's like, my God, it's like I have to, so I just grabbed her, and I planted one on her or whatever. So I just grabbed her, and I planted one on her or whatever.
Hold on a minute.
This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Hold on a minute.
The host asks, how does Stacia feel about that?
It was surprising. I wasn't really expecting that at all.
Please tell me that wasn't assault. Oh my goodness.
I took it as what it was.
It was just a, just like
was-
a
it was
nice seeing you.
innocent.
Hopefully I don't, I'll see you again.
The host asks Michael if he even expected his girlfriend to be acting like this on this date with Peace.
Actually I did, because all that wildness is something that I developed in her.
That's the direction we going with this. This girl start getting freaky for another man. I helped her develop this. I taught her everything she knows. That's the direction you gonna take.
Hold on a minute.
This girl freaky deaky, I'm the one that showed her the side. Now it's time to meet Michael's date.
Michael said that he wanted a woman who doesn't make him feel invisible, dresses respectably, and is not really stubborn.
Come on. She came out in a suit. Your other girlfriend is taking her clothes off at a goddamn empty train lot for a random photographer bald man. This lady in a suit. Let's see how the date went.
Michael?
Yeah, what about 5'6" now? What about 5'6" now? His forehead gave him that extra boost right over her.
Well, actually, when I first seen him, he was a little short.
Damn it! I'm getting mad, man. This goddamn show. Just when you think things are going the right way, they take a wrong turn. This is pissing me off.
Well, actually, Chris, I had to give you £1
Oh, really?
for hooking up the date.
Oh, okay.
If he don't change this heart, I'm telling you, bruh. You dap up the host like you got me. What? He dapping up the host. He gotta be moving on. He got to.
Told her that I wanted her to wear something form-fitting and some shoes that were easy to come off.
Shoes that are easy to come on. I've never heard that flirt. I've never heard that. Asking Michael about his date and how it went.
Actually, we went down to Laguna Beach, and I wanted her to be able to take off her shoes easily.
Oh, okay.
So that we can walk on the sand.
That's a player move. He in his bag.
Oh, he was so charming. Every door he opened, every chair he pulled out.
Yeah, he does that at the beginning.
If the person continues to be worth the treatment, they'll continue to receive it.
Okay, so I get we're having our problems because you're not worth. I mean, no, Mike.
She touching him. She touching him. Keep your hands to your bald-headed buddy in the chair next to you. Cause she started roughing up that shoulder. Started roughing up the wrist. What's happening?
Like I said, Michael was a total gentleman. I could not even think about looking elsewhere because he fed me the whole time.
He fed you?
Yeah, I got fed. And he was such a gentleman.
When y'all was doing all this talking, Mr. PMS wasn't even
Hold on a minute.
emotional involved in y'all conversation. She can't even keep her calm. She trying to interject. What happened to y'all date where he kissing you without you wanting it? What happened to you taking your shirt off and getting photographer man? Now all of a sudden you got so much to say. Sit back and let them explain their date. She pissing me off.
I asked Michael, what does he recommend? And he said, Kimmy, I'll take care of you.
Got to the restaurant, I ordered her dinner and mine. I ordered them in Spanish. And
Nigga know Spanish, all of this. Get on a date and just start doing extra shit. He tell I order them in Spanish. When the fuck you learn Spanish? When the fuck you learn Spanish? We know you like Shakespeare, poetry. Now all of a sudden he bilingual. Nigga just pull out of nowhere. I'm bilingual. He just trying to show off.
kind of enjoyed
Michael,
that.
you do not know Spanish.
I fucking knew it. What is he talking about?
He said agua, napkin.
Actually, what I ordered was
The bald-headed nigga in the back, he said, agua, aquí.
metal con pesto. We did, and I took it a step further. I took a blanket down to the beach, and we laid out by the rocks.
You took it a step further.
And I gave her a little back massage and made up some poetry for her while I was, giving her the back massage. I had a little rhythm going.
And Kimberly,
Dayton is full of too many tryhards. No way. This man brought a blanket to the beach, start rubbing her back, saying poetry. The roses are red. The violets are blue. You can't imagine what I'm about to do to you. This freaky ass. He's got on the beach, start singing poetry, rubbing her back.
With getting rid of the tension in my back, and then he worked it up to the shoulders. Then he pushed it down through my arm.
She is jealous hearing all of this. Your back, your shoulders. She is listening intently. Look at her eyes following the details.
Pushed it down through
Look at her eyes. He went down to the hand.
my arms.
Stacia, do you ever get this kind of treatment?
Actually, I thought he...
Almost back to the restaurant, and I kind of grabbed her and pulled her to me, not forcefully, gently but strong and firm, and I gave her a kiss.
Oh, wow. So they just kissing everybody out here.
Made me weak in the knees.
I'm not trying to hear that shit. He made me weak in the knees. You was the one talking about his height. What happened to the height at the beginning? What happened to all that height? Now all of a sudden you weak in the knees. Now you like his big four-headed ass talking about weak in the knees. Just a second ago he wasn't the height.
Actually, it was about 4 in the morning when the date began to end. Or 4:30.
You stayed out with her until 4 in the morning?
I was entertaining.
Let's stay calm, baby. Stay calm.
He trying to work both of them. Look how he working both of the knees. Oh, Money think he in control. He think he run the show. Where the bald-headed man? He ain't even involved. This man is dominating the performance. He is handling a double team isolation. This man is in his bag right now, all that forehead. He can see the future. He saw the double team from a mile away. He thought of a plan.
I told Kimmy that I might go ahead and take a nap in my car before I headed back.
On the road.
On the road.
Oh, how convenient.
So he suggested that I just, come up and, catch some.
The old
there.
I dropped my key.
He is insane. He kept her out until 5 in the morning. Then when they took her home finally, he pulled one of the, I'm kind of tired to drive, so I guess I'll just sleep in the car. And her being a nice person, no, you could come upstairs. This man is a freaky ass man. He had a plan. Chad, write that down, write that down. This man had a plan. Kept her out till 5 in the morning. Then when he dropped her off, he said, I'm gonna sleep in the car because I'm a little too tired to drive all the way back home. So then she'll feel rude if she let him sleep outside of the house. You could come upstairs. Ooh, he nasty. What is wrong with this man?
Hold it up for you.
Well, they were asking, look at him. He even noticing the move. He even noticing. His bald-headed ass is put on game all of a sudden.
Hold it up for you.
Well, get a load of this guy. He hit him with the point. Get a load of this guy. He in his bag. This man is cooking.
That's where you sleep over on the first date, so that's much
Wait, hold on, hold on.
less.
I know you ain't talking, Miss Take the Top Off. You freaky ass. You want to play Miss Photographer on the first date and kiss the bald-headed fucker. Now all of a sudden him going to sleep with somebody else is all off the limits. This episode is crazy, man. I was not expecting that big four-headed man to be this well versed in the dating scene. He is cooking. His girl was painting him out to be such a loser of a guy. He listens to Shakespeare. He's good with his words, poetry. She made him seem like he was able to be manipulated, walked over. He be PMSing, not controlling his emotion. This man is strategic and cerebral. His girlfriend looking at him like, you did all this on a date? I've never seen you act like this. That man saw a new woman and said, I gotta lock in. He turned into a whole different person when he seen that girl. I'm telling you, he became a whole new person. Now it's time for Michael and Stacia to make their final decision if they're going to have a change of heart or if the couple is going to stay together.
Well, I mean, Mike, yeah, he has that PMS thing, Napoleon thing. Peace. He was really cool. He was fun. Photographer. We had a really good time.
She was super jealous the whole time he was talking. She wants to stay together. It's obvious.
But I kind of like Mike, and I think
Yeah. She saw how much fun he was having with another girl, so she want that treatment that he gave her. But I'm guaranteeing he got a trick up his sleeve, and he ain't staying.
Well, actually, we came on as a 7. And based on my date with Kimmy, I kind of saw what things could be.
Woo!
And I feel like our relationship fell down to a 4. So I went on ahead and had a change of heart.
I had a feeling, bang! That's how you cook up. He was cooking the whole episode. He was in his bag. He was in his bag. That's what she get out here taking shirt off for photographers. Out here kissing them on a first date. This man was making plays. Now you look stupid.
Kimberly, is that okay with you?
Most definitely. He was the
Why is she shaking her head no saying it? I don't like that. She threw me off with that no.
definitely. He was the
Most
best.
definitely. All right, well, good luck.
She love loving the kid. He was the best date I ever had. Now he getting rave reviews. This man is dominating. He's the best date I ever had. This girl losing her mind. She never seen a player like this before.
Is that okay with you?
Most definitely. He was the
Most
best.
definitely. All right, well, good luck with you and Michael. Yes.
Look at her, she lost it all. That man went crazy. He bodied the whole episode. That man was cooking.